friends, so let's get started with our stretch. The first stretch we're going to do is cat-cow. So you want to come into a tabletop position on all fours. Again, stacking your knees under your hips and your hands are under your shoulders. And then we're just going to arch our back while gazing forward and up. And then rounding your back as tall as you can. Bring your back up to the sky. And we're repeating here. Again, we're holding our stretches for about 60 to 90 seconds. This one is more dynamic, so you can just move for about 60 to 90 seconds. I will do one more rep. But again, you can just pause the video and set a timer and do your 60 to 90 seconds. Perfect. After that, we can either sit or stand. We're going to do a chest opener stretch. So bring your hands behind your body, interlace your fingers if you can. We want to straighten our arms and then pull our chest up. Okay, avoiding rounding the back by engaging your core and focusing more on elevating your chest to the sky versus rounding backwards. Pull your chest up and straighten your arms, and we're holding this for about 60 to 90 seconds. All right, and then let's get into a thoracic extension. So bring your hands, interlace them behind your head, and this one we are going to round the back, reaching up and holding here. Again, you can do this standing, and we also can be seated in a chair, bringing your back over the chair, or with a foam roller. So many different ways to do this, but our goal is to stretch the middle of our back. Okay, after that, we'll go into a neck stretch. So the simplest way of doing this is just drop your ear to your shoulder. If you feel the stretch already here, then you probably have some tension that you need to work through. If you're not feeling it that much, you can add your hand right above your ear and then just let gravity kind of pull your head down a little farther. And we also can add the hand under the hip for added stretch. And then you'll hold this for 60 seconds, give or take. If that feels too long, you can do less. And we'll come out of it very slowly and repeat. Just drop your ear to your shoulder. It's always a good starting position, and then you can add the hand and the arm. Again, 60 seconds if that feels good. If not, you can do 30 to 45. Next, we're going to do a hip flexor stretch. So this can be done kneeling or standing. You can use something to balance while you bring your leg forward. We're going to tuck our hips and push forward. You'll feel that all through the front of your hip, right where that hip flexor muscle is. Okay, so we can hold this one for 30 to 90 seconds. Ideally, 60 is right in that happy place, happy medium. And then I'll show you the other side. So extend that leg forward. One of the most important tips is to tuck your hips and then push. And you'll immediately feel that stretch. And deep breaths. Make sure to support your knees so that you're comfortable in this position. And then if you were to do it standing, it would just be the same thing. Standing lunge position, tuck the hip, and then reach forward. All right, our last stretch of the day is for our hamstrings, the back of the legs. So hands on the hips, we're just gonna hinge back and then reach down until you feel that stretch in your legs. If you want, you can go all the way down. That feels good to you. We'll hold this and then I'll show you a different way of doing this stretch. So, modified way of doing bonus stretch would be to grab a chair. We're going to sit all the way at the edge of the chair, extend your foot forward, flex your toes up to the sky, and then just hinge back and bring your chest forward. You don't have to go down, just bring it forward as you bring your hips back. And then you should feel that stretch in the hamstring. You can even bring your hands to your toes if that feels good. And again, holding for 60 seconds here. And then we will repeat on the other side. Hips back, hinge forward, deep breaths. Those are our 6 stretches that you can do to combat the muscles that get really tight from sitting at a desk for a long period of the day. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you feel a little bit more loose and mobile and pain-free. Bye.